Coach Howard, what did you think of Cason Wallace for Kentucky for being a freshman and coming out and making some big plays in a big game environment?
It's no surprise. I mean, young fella knows how to play. I've watched enough of his games. I've seen what he's capable of doing, and he made some big shots when they needed it.
Is there any update on Jalen Brown's injury?
No, nothing right now. We'll get back home and have our doctors take a look at it, and then we'll go from there.
How did you think Doug played when he came in for him down the stretch?
Great, fantastic. Doug, next man up.
What were your impressions of Oscar Tshiebwe?
It's like I've watched him film. A guy that competes extremely hard, passionate about the game of basketball. His motor, his activity on the offensive and defensive glass. He also does a really good job playing with his back to the basket. So I've watched enough of him throughout the year because I'm a basketball fan, and Kentucky is on TV all the time, and the media talks about him all the time. So you can't help but to zoom in. But now to get a chance to compete and see him in person, I see what all of the information and everything that's been out there about him. I see what everyone's been talking about.
That's it seems like Hunter kind of held his own against him.
Hunter's a great player as well, and Hunter has established that the last 3 years that he's one of the best bigs in the country. Hunter has proven it with his work ethic. He also has proven it with how he approaches the game when the game away from the game when no one is watching. He's always in the gym. Him and I work individually together. I also watch his film. He reaches out. I don't have to call him to get extra work in. He's also a great teammate, and then he accepts coaching. And Hunter's success is built on the fact that the guy is passionate about being and wearing that amazing blue.
Coach, how do you assess the Jets game? You seemed unhappy, of course, if you got that second foul early on.
Well, first let's start with this. Our trainer that's here today, Paul Smith, he did a fantastic job in getting Jet ready because in Virginia, well, sorry, not in Virginia, but in Ann Arbor when we played against Virginia, Jet went down with a serious injury too. And with that, I didn't expect for Jet to play, nor did Jet expect to play today. But he wanted to play. And Paul, they worked around the clock giving him treatment. And Jet came out. We needed him. He wanted to be out there and compete. He loved the fact that we were playing against a high-level opponent like Kentucky. He lived for these moments. And so I wasn't surprised that he played, but I also wanted to make sure that we did not put him in a situation where it would hurt his college season or let alone his college career, because health comes first. So with that, he came out fired up, ready to compete because of the competitor he is. Unfortunately, in the first half, he picked up his second foul. While he was out in the first half, we had other guys that step up. Isaiah Barnes came in and delivered, gave us a lift there. Joey, Jace Howard. We got it done by committee. But overall, we're a better team, no doubt about it, when Jets on the floor.
Your thoughts on the very first London game? Is this your very first time in the UK, sir?
No, sir. It's not my first time. I've been here before with the NBA when I was playing with the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we played against the Boston Celtics for a preseason game. I've also traveled here a few times on my own with my family for a nice educational trip. I've been here before on a vacation. It goes to show you that I really enjoy London.
And of course, do you believe that the future of college basketball is here to stay in London? Can you see more games next year?
I have no idea about that, sir. But I would say this, that it hurts that obviously don't hurt you guys, but with England playing today with World Cup, it hurt the fan participation because I'm sure a lot of folks was at home or at pubs watching the football match. And it was nice to know that our guys, along with Kentucky, and then the folks that showed up, it was great to see that we had Kentucky fans. We had the amazing blue in the house, and it was nice to see that. But overall, it's been great. If we could have more fans, that.
Yeah.
But timing is everything. But and I look back on it, still was a great experience for our guys to get a chance to showcase their basketball skills and show it to the world, because this is a great opportunity. And the basketball has opened up so many doors, not only for myself, but for our players to get a chance to see the world, and then more importantly, be identified with who they are all the way in London, England. That's special.
Coach, what was Jet's injury from the Virginia game?
He just had an injury. Can't quote it right now. Had injury.
What's this week been like as far as travel, jet lag? Now you got to go back and play at Minnesota on Thursday. How do you get the team ready for that and recover from that?
Well, we're going to go home and hopefully get home safely. And then we have 2 days prepared for Minnesota. And then we will go on the road and go out there and compete.
Well, the Basketball Hall of Fame obviously put on this event. What does it mean for you personally and for your university to be a part of such a unique experience, unique event here, especially the O2?
Well, with Michigan, we love to do cool things. And we love to give our student athletes an opportunity to see the world and enjoy experiences. And for this was a wonderful experience. And I really applaud the Basketball Hall of Fame for putting on this event. And I'm very thankful and grateful for them inviting us to be a part of it. This is an experience that all our young men, including myself and staff, will always remember and take this for a lifetime. To be here in the UK, get an opportunity to go and see some beautiful historical areas that we were able to embrace, and then also to dive into the culture. What a blessing. So thank you.
Anything else?